Yeah. There's been a kangaroo. Come on. Yeah.
What's the story in Balamory? Wouldn't you like to know? What's the story in Balamory? Where would you like to go? Will there be treats, those pocket and sweet? Is that where we should go? Balamory. Or up to the castle inventing with Archie. He's ever so clever and ever so arty. What's the story in Balamory? Wouldn't you like to know? Choosing our colours and dabbing with paint. To Spencer we should go. Balamory. Or moving and jumping with Josie. Jump, would that be the story in Balamory? What's the story in Balamory? Where would you like to go? Shall we have fun as we cycle with Plum? Is that where we should go? Balamory. Or taking it easy with Vita McTreaty. Wouldn't you like to know? So what's the story in Balamory? Wouldn't you like to know? What's the story in Balamory? Where would you like to go? Balamory. Here is Miss Hooley to tell us that story about how does it all begin. Is it rainy, sunny, windy or cloudy, playing outside or in? Is today to stay at home to play, going to school or nursery? What's the story in Balamory? Wouldn't you like to know? What's the story in Balamory? Tell us where we will go.
Well,
Hello and welcome back to Let's Build. Today we're building Balamory from their fantastic TV show Balamory, which was on CBeebies in about 2002, 2005 I think. It was a great programme. Pretty much all the Kangaroo Crew, if not all of us, watched it. And so in this one I'm joined by Josh, who's, well, he's not a fantastic builder, but he's going to be helping me anyway, because he loves Balamory just as much as I do, except a bit less. And Smellis loves it the most. So at the moment I'm building Pocket and Sweet's house, which is like, well, it's blue, but it's got the red shot because Penny Pocket's colour's like light blue and Susie Sweet's is red. It's mounted on cobblestone stair roof, which goes up to pretty much the same shape as all the houses' roofs in Balamory. It's got a road in front of it. There's 3 roads on Balamory, well, sort of, like 3 rows of roads. There's a yellow house next to this one. There's a red house alongside that. And Josh added a quartz stair thing over the top of the door to give more effect. And here we split it in half because we thought if we put all 3 of the houses in the same size it would be really massive. So we did do like half the house as red, as the red house and the yellow house really small. But we thought in the end that looked a bit bad, so we changed it back. But there's been so many different designs of this yellow and red house. As you'll see, it just changes throughout the whole thing. So most of the houses on Balamory have like cobblestone roofs on this. Some have brick, some have nether brick. I'm pretty sure that's it, but most of them are cobblestone. And adding little arches on the roof as sort of the window lookouts, although I don't think there's actually any glass in it. But it still looks alright, despite having no glass. It'd probably look worse, actually, if we did put glass in, even though it would make more sense. And at the back I'm starting on Archie's castle. I think I made the area bigger because it was in the end a bit smaller than Pocket and Sweet, which kind of doesn't make any sense because it's a castle. So he's the pink one, Archie. He's the inventor, and he lives in a pink castle basically. Whereas Penny, Pocket and Susie Sweet live in a red shop and cafe. So I'm like mapping it up here. Oh, I think Josh might be. I don't really know. I think Josh built it in the end. Making half this house red, which in the end I change because it looks quite bad. So Archie's castle is made out of pink wool mostly, and then like little details like the roof and the bottom bit, the sort of ground is made out of magenta stained clay because pink stained clay looked a bit rubbish. And if you hadn't noticed, we're using a texture pack. We're using Sphax Pure BD Craft, which is 1.6.2 and 128 pixels. I'm making the road go down here, and then it's going to like turn a really sharp corner and go up, and along there will be where PC Plum's house is. But now I'm adding out, I don't even know what it's called, a sort of jetty thing where you slide boats down into the water. Because if you hadn't noticed, Balamory is an island in Scottish Hebrides. So here, this sort of front bit made out of cobblestone is a sort of dock. And this road will be changed quite a lot later. That one which goes up into the second row of road where some of the houses are. So here one of us, I think it was me, but I don't really remember, is doing another road identical to the other one. So it's stone with quartz sort of lines. Usually use black for the road, but it didn't really work. It seemed better on Balamory to be lighter because it's a kids show thing. It's a colourful island. It would just look better, and I think it's more realistic. So someone, I think it was Josh, starting off on Spencer's house, and he's the orange painter and musician. So he's got quite a small house. I think the design of Spencer's one changed as well. Pretty much all of the houses we built on then changed them and redid them. So I'm trying to find a good shape. So that's the shape I ended up with. That shape for a road. It's a sort of curved diagonal one. Because I have to build BC Plum's house on a diagonal, but it does actually end up looking alright. It doesn't look as bad as I thought it would. So here, the road carry on going down, because Edie McCready's house is going to go along that bit. And as per most of my quick builds, no, let's builds, they're sort of to scale, sort of not. To scale with each other, but not overall to scale. This one is probably less so, because like Archie's castle's smaller and Balamory's quite a big place, so we had to push them all together and take some houses out and stuff. I apologise about that, Smellis.
No problem.
So here, someone, I think it was me, is building Josie Jump's house. So it's got a cobblestone roof, it's yellow, he's a sort of athlete-y, energetic person. So it's yellow, and it's got, later on I put little details in yellow stained clay. And it's sort of half castle, half house thing. And then Josh is starting on Edie McCready's house, which changes quite a lot again. So she's sort of bus transport person. She like has got a yellow bus and drives around Balamory, and her colour is dark blue. But this like light blue, this house, so we later change it. And if you hadn't noticed, we're wearing skins. You should have seen the intro. We recreated after we built it. So my skin is of Archie, and Josh's is of Josie Jump, and Smellis, who's filming this, is of Edie McCready. As you can see now, the yellow house is, well, I don't know if it was already like that, but it's yellow, and then we're going to add the red house next to it, which looks identical to the yellow one. And here I've changed the design back to the one I preferred more of Edie McCready's house. So it's got ice instead of glass in the bit shutter openy thing where the bus goes, because I thought it would just look a bit better, because it's sort of tinted windows. I use glass sometimes, which looks nice on some texture packs, looks rubbish on others. It looks good on this one though. So here I'm building the first diagonal house I've ever built, which is PC Plum's, and it didn't turn out as bad as I thought it would actually. It's got two doors at a right angle, because you can't really do one. It's got a sign sticking out that says police on it, and a cobblestone block roof, because if I use stairs they'd be pointing at weird angles and it'd look a bit rubbish. So there's PC Plum's diagonal house, which is alright actually. So he's, as you can tell, PC Plum, he's a police officer. But he's a really bad one. He just like goes around finding people's handbags and stuff and not doing his job, because for instance Edie McCready doesn't wear a seatbelt, she doesn't have a tax disc, and yet he's never arrested her. So he's not a very good policeman and she's not a very good driver, but it is a kids show. So we were remapping out Spencer's house at the back, and I had also added like a red brick house with a cobblestone roof. And if you hadn't noticed, in McCready's roof is made up of nether brick. You probably noticed we didn't start right from the start of this. We built the landscape and the sea first because it would be a bit boring to watch. So yeah, I built that. And Miss Hooley's house, you can see I'm building at the background out of green stained clay because it looked a bit rubbish when I did green wall. So I'm building that, and Josh is building the red house, so it looks identical to the yellow one except red. And we'll also later add some random houses because it's more realistic. Because in Balamory there is quite a few random houses where people don't, like characters which no one really knows who they are, live. And I've added another house in between Spencer's and Miss Hooley's. I can't remember what colour. Oh, it's sort of, I think it's cyan stained clay, but it looks sort of greyish. It looks a bit rubbish, like the colour. Yeah, never mind. And it's got a red brick roof. And obviously all the houses have to have like unique colours because it's Balamory. They're all colourful. It's a really lovely island. I don't think I mentioned this, but the third row of road is there now. But I'm pretty sure only the nursery and Archie's house is on it. But it's almost finished now. And we're building around the back of the yellow and red and blue houses, so you can't really see what we're doing now. We're just filling in the back because we've done we haven't done many of the interiors actually, but we've done like the whole thing, so it's not just at this angle. Like in Tower of Sauron, some bits I didn't do around the back, so it would just look fine on camera, but this bit we've done the whole thing. Now I'm building a magenta wall house next to Josie Jump's house, so it's a really small one and it's got a nether brick roof. And now I'm building the nursery, where all the kids go and where Miss Hooley works, and where lots of the start and the end of Balamory, each episode is set. So that's built out of, I can't remember, I think, well, it's built out of quartz, but then I think it's pink wool. The rest of it might be red. I think it's a mixture really, with the cobblestone roof, and it's got that gate which says Balamory Nursery on it. It's got a little garden, but it's a really small garden. And the roof looked really high, so I cut it down a bit and did a flat bit in the middle. Now, the only thing is, because it's such a small plot, well, it's pretty much as big as they get, but it means all the houses are crammed a bit together, so it looks more like a city than a small island where most of it is just grass. But it's not really a problem, it's just, it's better to get, like, all the houses in than none at all. So, here, after discovering bone meal doesn't work on the server, at least not in the created bit, I had to build my own trees. So we're adding in the white trees, I think they're called birch, and the oak trees. This build took 1 hour 47 minutes, which is, well, it's quite quick because it's got 2 of us. So I'm pretty pleased with the end result. It's pretty fun to go around and reenact our favourite scenes from the best show on earth. And so yeah, thanks for watching. Let's build Balamory. Goodbye.